Hey y'all, so this week in our homeschool, we are going to do Dr. Seuss themed learning in our homeschool for the entire week in honor of Dr. Seuss' birthday, Read Across America, because when I was in school, I used to love and look forward to Dr. Seuss Read Across America, and I really looked forward to it, and I loved the Dr. Seuss books, so that is something that I want to share with my homeschoolers, even though they are homeschooled. I did want to implement it into our homeschool. So this week we are taking a break from our curriculum and all of that, and just gonna have fun learning through the Dr. Seuss books that we read. We're gonna do one book per day. I've picked out 5 books out of our Dr. Seuss collection that we're gonna use, and I sat and I researched and I found all of these things that I'm about to show you for free, minus one document that I have, and then I had to purchase some supplies for a science project that we're going to do that hasn't arrived yet. It's supposed to come tomorrow. So once that comes, then I'll put that together. But yeah, so this was, for me to do this week of learning, was very inexpensive, almost free, and I'm just very thankful for that, and that the Lord put this on my mind to research and find free things and not to go all off, and buying things. So let's get into it. So the first book that we're going to use is Green Eggs and Ham. I wanted to share this with you all just in case if there's any other homeschooling families that is wanting to incorporate Dr. Seuss in their homeschool and just needed some ideas or whatever. So that's my purpose of doing this vlog. Okay, so like I said, the first book we're going to use is Green Eggs and Ham. So what I did, I got this egg and ham template off of Teacher Pay Teachers for free. And what I did, my kindergartner is working on her sight words right now. So I wrote out all her sight words that she's working on the eggs and the ham. I'm going to take a pan out of our kitchen and a spatula out of our kitchen. And I'm going to have her, I'll tell her the sight word that I want her to find, and have her find the sight word. And then put it in a pan. It will pretend that we're cooking eggs and ham. So a fun way for her to learn her sight was through play and fun. Okay. For my preschooler, I printed out the same templates, except for she's working on her alphabet. So I put them in this bag here, and I wrote out the alphabet from A through Z, and I'm going to do the same thing for her. With the pan and the spatula, and pretend that we were doing some alphabet cooking with using ham and eggs template. Okay, next, and I'm also, this week is going to be super light because it's supposed to be fun and all of that. So now next for my kindergartner, I printed out this for math for counting, where I'll have her color and or dab marker the items here on how many of each item is from these numbers on the left. Next, I got this for positions for her to do, so she'll go through this and she could pretty much do this pretty much all of this independently. So I have her do this as well. And then I printed out this where she can create her own green egg and ham plate to the way that she sees fit. Again, like I said, we're going to do one Dr. Seuss book a day. We're going to do one Dr. Seuss book a day. So we're going to read the Dr. Seuss book, and then we'll do these little learning activities. We're going to keep this week nice and light, but still incorporating learning. Okay, so for my preschooler, I got this egg shape, so where she has to match the shape to the egg. So because she's currently working on her shapes, and then she's currently working on her numbers, and she's young. She's a young preschooler, so I'm doing numbers 1 through 5, and I'll have her color and or dab marker the items here. And then also for her, I printed out this green eggs and ham plate where she can decorate it to her however she wants. Okay. All right. So the next book that we are going to be using, and we'll probably do this on Friday, because on Fridays I usually do either a field trip or I do basically learning through play, as far as games and different things like that. We don't do curriculum on Fridays. So yeah. So I'll probably utilize this book on Friday. So it's Cows Can Moo Can You, all about farms. So with this farm theme here, I went on Etsy and I found this for $2. And it's a farmer's market. I'm going to put this on a poster board for each of my homeschoolers separately, and to make them like their own little farmer's market. When the board comes and I put it together, I will come back and show you guys in another vlog. I'll show you guys, but it's not here yet, so it's supposed to be here tomorrow. So once I put it together, I will definitely show you guys what I did. But anyway, so it comes with the farmer's market sign. It comes with multiple employee cards. So if like they want to be the employee, you can pin that to their shirt and or the customer. And I only pulled out the, like, you know, it comes with a ton of each thing, but I pulled out some just for vlogging purposes. It comes with the money, little fake money, so $1 or 50 cents. It also comes with the little coupons, so like $1 for strawberry, one for corn, and then it comes with vegetables. It comes with a load of different vegetables. I just pulled out one to show you guys, but it's printed just like this. So like broccoli and different stuff like that. I pulled out the squash to show you guys. It comes with fruit, bunch of fruits. I pulled out the pineapple. It has apples, peaches. It has pictures of different fruits. Fresh bread, eggs. It has a sign where they can, like, you know, pay here, where they'll pay, you know, like play like that's the cashier, okay, pay him. It comes with a filler bag for $10. Oops. Deal of the day onions, sorry. Deal of the day avocado. Deal of the day apples. It has a sorry we're closed sign, so they can close out their farmer's market and they can open their farmer's market. It also comes with a shopping list and a receipt. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. My daughter needed me for a second. So it also comes with the receipt where I can check off the things that they purchased and all of that. And what I love, I got this because I wanted to do something pertaining to farms, but like with learning, being that the book does talk about farms. So I thought a farmer's market would be cool because my homeschoolers, they love to play stores. Like they love to play grocery store and all of that. So I thought this would be a great inexpensive way for them to play farmers market and learn. And I love this because I will definitely be utilizing this even after this week, just for playing, where they can learn about money, you know, learning the value of $1 and different things like that. So that's that. Okay, next book that we're going to use this week is One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. And for that, I printed out this fishbowl template of numbers for my preschooler, where I'm going to utilize this and we are going to do counting with real goldfish snacks. And I'm going to have her put, you know, like count goldfish snacks of each one. And so basically snack and count with goldfish. Okay. And for my kindergartner, I got this fishbowl edition, and I pasted it to the canvas same like my preschooler, and I'm going to do the same with her with real goldfish, and we'll do snack and math edition so that she can go over her math facts, but in a fun way because she gets to eat a snack while doing it. So yeah. For my preschooler, she is also working on colors, so I got this, and she will match. I put Velcro dots on it, and she'll match the fish to the right colored fishbowl. So it came with blue, pink, green, yellow, orange, and red. So I got that for her. And then for both of them, I printed out this fishbowl where I'll do for art, and I'm going to actually paint their hands and have them put their handprint on the fishbowl with they, you know, and decorate it and make it like a fish for like a little fun art. Okay, we have 2 more books. So the next book that we're going to use is Wacky Weather, all about weather. And for that, I'm going to do a science project with them to make a cloud in a jar. And I got this experiment for free off of Teachers Pay Teachers, of a creator named Miss G. Okay, so I like this. So she tells like why we teach science. She gives you the material list of the things that you need. So if you want to make a cloud in a jar, the only things that you would need is a clear jar, food coloring, a cup to hold the rainwater, shaving cream, foam, eyedropper, or a straw, and a recording sheet. She gives you questions to ask your homeschooler. She gives before the experiment, and then she gives you questions to ask them while you're doing the experiment, and gives you like the steps of how to do it. And then after, also she gives you how to explain about clouds and rain to which age group you have, what grade you have. So kindergarten through 3rd grade. So you could just follow that for whichever level your homeschooler is at. And then it also comes with a materials list, material chart, recording chart, where you put materials, the hypothesis, and the result. And yeah, and this was completely free. If you want Teachers Pay Teachers, just go to there, type in Ms. G, and I'm sure this will come up amongst other free things that she has for other books. But yeah, so we're gonna do that to go with the Wacky Weather. So that'll be our science for the week. Our last book we're gonna do is Dr. Seuss' Book of Colors. And what I did is I printed out these coloring activity sheets for each of my homeschoolers where it's working on patterns as well. One thing that I did not make yet, but I will make, is I'm going to have them paint. We're going to do a painting activity where we are going to mix colors to see what color it makes. Okay, so I don't have that here because I didn't make it yet, but I will. So yeah, so that is all of the things that I'm going to utilize this week for Dr. Seuss Week to have a fun thing in learning through using Dr. Seuss books. Again, I'm doing this for Dr. Seuss Week, but just know that you can do this with any books. Like, it don't have to be just Dr. Seuss Week. Like, you can teach your homeschoolers through themes, through books. I do it even not during Dr. Seuss Week. And know that in homeschool, if you are homeschooling or thinking about homeschooling, like, don't let finance deter you from doing so. Because if you sit down and do your research and all of that, or reach out to other homeschooling families, there are many free resources out there and inexpensive resources out there that you can utilize to teach your children. So yeah, that I may do another vlog about that, like different ways or different sites that I have come across and different things I've come across to make homeschooling inexpensive or free, depending on your your preference, should I say. So yeah, so I hope that everyone has a great homeschooling week, and I hope that this vlog inspires you all to maybe dive into Dr. Seuss Week this week, or even just to read with your children more. So yes, hope this was helpful, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.